Joining me now is Andre Rifou. She is the owner and really the head chef with C'est Bon.
Exactly.
Now, I have worked with you closely on your tours of the Byward Market, highlighting some of the best hidden gems around the city, but now you have cooking classes coming up in May.
We do, and I just want to show you how to make a quick mayonnaise to serve with asparagus today.
Okay.
And we'll just get started, and if you want to help, feel free.
I'd love that. What's the first ingredient here?
Mustard, so just like Dijon mustard. With the grains.
Smells like Mrs.
A little bit of, yes, and it is not, but it could be. A little bit of vinegar, red wine vinegar. And I'll put the salt and pepper after, so we'll move on the other side.
Okay.
And then we'll put some eggs, and that's going to be it. So if you want to start the button here.
Does it need a top?
No, not yet.
Okay.
So we'll do the eggs.
Okay.
Like that.
And now why do you add the eggs as we're blending instead of putting them in initially?
So it doesn't become too stiff right away, because the eggs will emulsify. So I'll put the pepper.
Pepper and
salt.
Okay.
And then we'll put the lid on, because now we'll start adding the oil. Right?
And Andre, where did this recipe come from?
It comes from France, actually. So I did a stage in France, and that's the mayonnaise they did. They did 5 liters at the time.
So a bit bigger of a batch.
Big bitter. And then we'll just increase that here. You see, it takes 2 seconds to do.
And in your cooking classes, what type of food are you focusing on?
So we do French food.
Of course.
And then we adapt it to our North American standards, you know, so we don't put as much butter and, you know, not as much cream, but we still use butter and cream because we find butter is better, right? So you see it's becoming white, you know, like your mayonnaise. Just go like this.
Okay. And
you know?
What exactly is making it turn white? Because I don't recall you putting in any ingredients that were white.
It's just the process, the emulsification. So when it all gels together, it becomes white. That's why the mayonnaise becomes white. When it all blends, it makes smaller holes, and then it becomes white.
Okay. So you would typically want to blend until it's completely or almost completely white.
Exactly. And then I just go like this. It's all done.
Okay.
So I have one that's already made here.
Oh, perfect.
And what we'll do is, so this one I made last night, we'll put it on the plate here, and we'll just have it so we want to make it pretty, right? So put a little bit like that, and look, I'm gonna take this.
Yeah, it looks like a dangerous tool.
It's a pastry comb, we call it, and then I'll just go like this. You know, to make it look nice.
Oh, and
like
how
that.
simple is that?
See, very simple. And then you can put your asparagus on top.
And how have you prepared this asparagus?
I just blanch them in boiling water with salt. I peeled them before. And Sarah, I'm going to ask you to just...
so you need a spoon?
Yes,
just in
I'll
here.
take another one, or just a little fork here.
Okay.
And then this is egg yolks.
Oh.
And I just want to put it on top like that, you know? So you go ahead.
Okay.
Play with that.
And now, Andre, how have you got the egg yolks to have this consistency?
I push them through a sieve. Just simple as that, you know?
Oh, no.
And no, that's good.
That's good.
That's enough. And then I'll put a little bit of salt here, the Maldon salt. Okay. Look at that.
And
just
why is this? It's sea salt, which is why it's so coarse.
Sea salt, and it's flakes. So we show, you know, that in our food tours as well. This is from Britain. And then I put a little bit of pepper if you want to just grind it.
That's a great pepper shaker too.
That's it.
Andre, where did you pick up that sea salt that you've used in this recipe?
At Byward Fruit Market. Yeah. You know? They have them by the cash now. So, so the other standard. So, are you going to taste?
Absolutely.
Okay,
but
so
please
you go ahead.
continue on.
I want to show you something. So, when you buy asparagus, I wash them, and then if you just go like this, it breaks at the space where you don't want the end like that. Okay, so that's broken.
Why do you not want the end?
It's too fibrous.
Okay.
So you just cut it, remove it. You can make a stock with it. And what I do is I just peel them, and I had put my vegetable peeler around here somewhere. Oh, right here, sorry.
Okay.
I just peel them like that, and I remove this because it's coarse. It's going to get stuck in your teeth, and so you just remove the peel like this.
Is it imperative that you peel the asparagus before you
It's not,
prepare it?
but if you want to, you could just remove that part here.
Okay.
Just like that, if you want to go fast, you know? You can even pull it with your hands if you want.
Now, I know we're not done with you. Coming up a little bit later in the morning, we will be cooking asparagus in a different fashion, right?
That's right. So
Okay.
we'll do that in the oven after. So.
And we'll also be talking about a very exciting food tour that they'll now be offering, which is in France. So stick around. That's all coming up a little bit later in the show.